Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with Rimworld, where our colony is finally starting to flourish, kind of. We're getting there. We certainly are getting there. We're richer than we have been before. That is also a danger. The more wealth we have, the more our enemies will want that wealth, and the more ferociously they'll fight to get it. So we need to be wary and we need to be ready for if and when that happens, and it will happen eventually. So it's a eventuality that I'm trying to prepare us for. With our defenses outside, last episode we worked on creating something of a kill box, just a little bit of one. It's nothing too crazy at the moment, but it's something that I'm hoping will help control enemies coming towards us. We'll see whether or not that actually makes a difference in the end. But for now, at the very least, it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. It's nice seeing these areas a little bit cleaner. I'm just going to check to see if this is in the clean zone as well. It isn't, so we'll just go ahead and add that area to be cleaned up as well, just so the front of our place is looking a little bit, tidier than normal. I'm liking the wall that's protecting this at the moment. I'm not so concerned about walling it right off. We can see that it is actually getting full sun at the moment. We shouldn't have any roof built over this, but just in case, I am also going to go ahead and expand the no roof area to include all of that. Just to be sure, Spectre's getting things nice and clean over there for us. We do have some wood over there as well. Fantastic. And hey, look at that. Scar's room's good, and it's actually sealed off. So these two rooms are actually finally completed, and our dogs are actually doing a great job at getting that area kind of cleared off. Very happy to see that. Very, very happy. And yeah, I'm definitely happy with how this is all kind of coming together. We are going to go ahead and add this to the cleaning area as well. We're not going to clean this big area here, which is our main, I guess you'd say, it's like our final product type stuff. We've got so many materials up here that we just aren't really ever going to use. I do want to do something with them eventually, but right now we don't really need them. Typha is still choosing to do research at the moment, and the reason is there is nothing else to cook right now. We don't have anything else on the go. So yeah, that smoke leaf is very badly damaged, and that's because of the little power outage we had. They barely survived, barely. Let's go ahead to power. And you know what, we could probably look at running power through the walls here. It's going to be tidier for us in the long run, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to build power right along, and that means that we can probably look at removing, although it might be a little bit too far for those lights to be able to get it. So we might just have to like duck in 1 or 2 squares here, potentially. We'll have a look and see once we actually do place them. We've got some open floor there at the moment, that's fine. We'll leave that as it is for the time being. Okay. Right, we're looking good. We're doing good. This is very nearly done now. And it looks like it isn't actually going to collapse. I say that, but no, it looks like it's a safe enough space for us to store our things in. Scar, not being very good at mining, has slowly been getting better. Let's see, he's on 1 at the moment. So, yeah, slowly but surely he's getting there. Yeah. And that machining table, as soon as we can kind of get that in, which I think we are going to be able to here, let's have a look. We're actually nearly done. But no, I want to go into production, and I do want to chuck down the electric smithy. I believe that is exactly what we're after. Or is it the machining table? Crap. Yeah, no, machining table first. Machining table, and then we'll come to that. What is this, though? That's the machining table. Okay, no, I did actually place that down. I'm slowly remembering. We want that to be there, but we are going to forbid that, because we want to make sure that that actually gets placed down first. And, really, it still can't get... Oh, there we go. Hey, apparently we have some steel. Yeah, we do. We've actually got enough. Hell yes. Excellent. Okay, we'll get all the steel for that. We should have enough components as well. Yep, we do, because we paid through the frickin' nose for them, but we got them in the end, so I guess that's something. And I'd love to see that chair built as well, so I might steal Red or someone like that to go and do a little bit of that work for us. Building slate wall. Okay, alright, thank you. Power conduit. Right, we're getting them through the walls along there. Alright, let's see if this thing gets constructed or not, and what we're going to need to actually run with it. Okay, that should be able to get powered. Good. Doesn't need too much power. let's go ahead and disassemble Mechanoid, and we want to make sure that we are doing that forever. So we can see that we can make a whole heap of different weaponry here. We can make armored vests, which is something that we probably want to do. Solar water heater. Okay, that definitely needs to get fixed. If I was to have a look at our armored vest and advanced helmet, let's have a look at that. Let's see what we need for these. 17 ingredients, we need 5 plasteel, 2 components, and then, yeah, so mostly we don't want to be making these out of gold or silver, although in saying that, if we could, it'd be great to be able to make Elliot like a gold helmet eventually. Advanced armor, let's see, 120 steel and 2 components, so it's just a lot of steel that we're committing to those, but it would be good for our, soldiers to have those in time. Not something we're going to do right now, but it's something that we want to do, 100%. That needs to be on the cards. Let's go ahead and allow that to be constructed as well, just so that we will actually see that happen. Darla is cleaning out all of that metal stuff that we have in here. Don't think any of these are going to really count. They have probably stone tips, if anything. So, yeah. Oh, well. I'm going to allow that shield belt to be moved, because I'd like it to be. Oh, it was this, the solar water heater. I thought it was actually this over here. No, so I think for the most part, we should still be okay. Yeah, that solar water heater is going to be helping us, but not too much. I think most of the heavy lifting is being done by this immersion heater. Although, in saying this, it probably isn't going to be using as much because it's being kind of supplemented by that. At least that's what I think's happening. I'm not 100% sure whether or not that is the case, though. Looks like that is going to get built by someone. Wildfire, what are you doing? Oh, you're taking some stuff from there. Good. Okay, so having a look at this space here, we do want to create another stockpile. I'd like it to be a little bit more orderly than all of this. Yeah. So what I want is, I don't want raw resources to be in here, because this is essentially where we're going to be putting our finished goods. So we want to take raw resources off, but we still need somewhere for them to go, I suppose. Yeah. And saying this though, we do want gold and we do want silver to be up there. Everything else can go elsewhere. Fall has begun. Okay, so we probably aren't going to get much more out here. I'm probably going to have to seal this up. So let's have a look at getting into here, and we are going to go ahead and deconstruct that wall. And then we're going to go and put a roof over this place. So looking at our zone, we want to expand the build roof area. So we want to go ahead and roof this entire area. That's the plan. We'll see if it works. Okay. And then that will be nice and sealed, and that should be heated just fine by the geothermal generator. We'll see if it does what we want it to. It might not. Fingers crossed. Dogs have been hauling just fine. That's good. We're on 140 food. We've got 12 yayo in there. So we are converting those psychoid leaves. We have a lot of them in there. So we have a lot that we can actually do. I am happy about that. And Wildfire is working on those slate blocks. We aren't going to have much need of them for a while. So once they're actually done, that, she will be able to work on other things. Looks like we need a little bit more wood to be able to finish the job here. Nope, we actually have enough. We just need someone to work on it. I'm sure we'll see that happen sooner rather than later. All the animals have somewhere to sleep. We're doing good. And Darla, you should still be happy with your room, correct? Let me see. Yep, just in a little bit of pain, and that's from the scar, I'm assuming. Yeah. Fortunately, not too much that we can do about that right now. We could maybe eventually, replace skin. We'll look if we can get to that. And it's just work that needs to be done over here as well. So just some construction work, and I think we'll probably be able to get that done come the morning, once our constructors are actually up and running. Let's see where everyone goes for the time being. Kevin, thank you. Appreciate that is getting done. Let's go ahead and create another zone down here. I would like to try and split it up a little bit, if possible. Yeah, I don't know how I want to split it up just yet, though. Let's go ahead and clear plant matter. Yeah, let's have plant matter in here. Stone blocks. Let's store the stone blocks in here. Let's see, jade, plasteel, steel, and wood can be stored in here. And I'm probably going to want to make this critical, that everything's stored there. No, we don't want any finished items. We don't want any apparel. So I think for the most part, that's okay. That's actually all the things that I want to have down here. Manufactured. We don't want anything manufactured, really. Do we want medicine to be stored down there? No, I'd probably rather them to be stored up the top. Yeah, maybe just the raw components for... Because we don't need to be freezing those at all. So maybe we can move them over here as well. So if we jump into... I'm trying to remember where they're going to be. Because it's not just straight up under drugs. But whip, wipe, wart... Plant matter? Oh no, plant matter as well. Okay, so that's essentially what we want to have in this entire place. So I might just go ahead and expand this. Looking at it now. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, expand that out. So that's going to be our raw resources. I mean, I know even though the blocks aren't raw resources, we're going to be placing those down there for the time being. And here, actually, you know what? These should be critical that they're stored there. So if they're both critical, that one's closer, so I'm assuming she'll go install them there first. We'll see whether or not that happens. And things should start to get a little bit better here. Oh god, Red and Elliot have started a fight. I'm imagining Red's going to win this fight here. Alright, they're fine. But it was an insult. I don't know who insulted who, but yeah, they're going to go ahead and he's going to tend to himself apparently. That's fine, you go tend to yourself. Ooh, cracked left radius. Quite a fight. And looks like Red's going to go and just hang out in there for a while. And funnily enough, it's probably going to be Elliot that's doing the treatment. And hey, Aziz is taking that all the way over there to start disassembling this mechanoid. So we should be able to get some components, we should be able to get some plasteel and some steel from this. So that's what I'm hoping we're going to have happen. Scar apparently has nothing to do. Unfortunate. Oh, and sure enough, would you look at that, we got quite a bit of plasteel out of him. Fan-friggin-tastic. That's a lot of plasteel. Yes, please. Yes, friggin' please. And yeah, just all around, I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, so let's go up to here. We want to make sure that we're turning off the raw resources. We don't want them to be up here anymore. Just check what we actually do have going up here. Drugs, we do want to go up here. I'm actually fine with all of those going up there. Medicine. The herbal medicine we won't worry about going up there. Yep, that's actually fine. Yep. That shouldn't be a problem right now, fingers crossed. I will just keep a check on what we actually have going up here and why. We do need to have somewhere to store all of these hides and everything else like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take up a lot of space. There's just so many things. I mean, look, what we can be doing is making clothes out of them, though. So that's something that we do need to have happening. Even, you know, just stuff that we can sell. So I'm going to put another order in for button-down shirts and another order in for pants and maybe another order in for parkas. And just see if we can get that done. Hopefully we will see it happen. Thank you, Aziz. I like what you're doing. I would love for someone to finish off this chair. I mean, it's just there. It's just waiting to be fixed. Elliot, you are trying to help us out, aren't you? Oh, this... Oh, okay. Right, so I kind of screwed up a little bit in that I didn't think about the... What's the temperature? The temperature is actually fine outside at the moment. Damn it. I was a little bit too quick with that. Sorry, everybody. Can we go ahead and can we get rid of that roof? I just want to give them a little bit more sunlight. We might be able to get one harvest in. Purely just because it's going to cost a lot with these. I mean, the sun lamps, they cost a lot. I mean, I might even knock that one off just for the time being because we only have one thing growing over there right now. So it is a bit of a waste of power. Just because it's 3,000 watts every sun lamp that we put in. Well, essentially 3,000 watts. Very close to being. Yeah. What we'll probably do is we'll reinstall these. Manhunter pack. Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I want to have a look and see how I can spread this out as best as possible. What we'll have to do is just kind of change this up a little bit. So we're going to leave that alone for now. But once the temperature actually really does drop outside, I'm going to have to get rid of anything that we do have growing in here and actually build them to be, you know, using the sun lamps properly. So what do we have? Red fucking foxes. Of course it's foxes. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, so we have to leave our turrets off. As long as we stay inside, we should be fine. I'm not gonna deal with them. That is a monstrous amount of foxes. Now, if they were coming that way and they were going to go for our little, tricksy little path here, then yeah, I probably would turn it on and just tell everyone to screw them up as soon as they try and come through. But we're going to make sure that those are left off, and we're going to restrict everyone to siege mode right now. Yeah, so that shouldn't be included in siege. No, it isn't. Okay, that's good. So Elliot should return to being inside, and Animal Area 1, you're all going to be restricted to there. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, let's get time rolling again. Let's make sure that everyone actually is inside and that no one is out here. Bionics Workshop finished. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, I really wasn't anticipating that. Let's pause time for a moment. Rib replacement, advanced bionics. I think I'd like to go into that. Brain surgery, god damn. I wonder if that means that we might be able to put in the AI core. Maybe. Maybe. Synthetic organs is something that we'd like to go into eventually as well. Medicine production, somewhat. Carpet making, you know what? I know it's silly, but carpet, that could be, well, it could be nice. It could be a nice thing for us to have. Let's go chuck that in there for now. Brewing is a maybe for us as well. And, yeah, tempera paint, not going to worry about that for now. Okay, so let's go have a look at the Bionics workbench. So just jumping into Architect, and we're going to go for Production. So, Bionics Workbench. Do we have a simple prosthetics bench? Did we actually put that down in the end? I don't think we did. Oh yeah, we need a lot of plasteel to put that down. Yeah, high-tech Bionics. Hell yes, I want to do it. Is it going to be possible for us to do it? Maybe. Where would we work? We could go here. We could do a similar... That's going to block Typher off completely though. You know what? I think we just need to get rid of this. I think we need to get rid of the basic one here, and I think we need to move this. So let's go ahead and build a copy of that. We're going to put it over here. We'll shift things around for now. So as is, I like what you're doing there. Let's see, we need to steal someone else to do this. Darla, can I get you to... We need that to be deconstructed. Oh no, it's reinstalled. Did I actually do the reinstalling? I don't know if I did that or not. It would have been smart if I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get that moved. Yeah, that'll work. Someone else will go and pick that up. Oh dear. That is a lot of foxes, and they are coming right our way. Moving. They're just moving right now. Moving is okay. If they start attacking us, we might be screwed. I'll be honest. We need to get everyone inside, because if they see us, then they'll have kind of reason to attack. We don't want that. What are you doing up there, Baroque? You are not meant to be up there. Restrict. Animals. Animal Area 1. Is that an Animal Area 1? No, it's not. Get your ass inside now. Okay, have you received treatment yet, Red? Yes, you have. And I imagine it was probably Elliot that did it. I can't see who did it, but I imagine it probably was, so... we are going to get some work done inside, so that's something at the very least. Darla, if I could get you to prioritize deconstructing that, thank you very much, dear. That would be brilliant. Thank you. Wow, that took like 2 seconds. It's amazing. Okay, let's go. Bionics Workbench is what we're after. And we don't have the steel to make it yet, but we do have the plasteel. And as you can see, we are going through our friends there quite quickly. Getting all of the steel that we want from them, which is great. I don't know if we're going to be able to share that seat or not. I don't know if that's possible. I'm told that pawns can be in the same space and have it not be a problem. Let's see if it is. Okay, so what they're doing now is they're roaming. They won't just straight out attack us. They are trying to look for a way in. We haven't pissed them off yet, and as long as we don't do that, we should be okay. If anyone goes outside for any reason, we're pretty much dead. And I know that's silly, because it's foxes, but it's 19 foxes. Actually, no, it's a lot more. God damn, it is 30 foxes, if not greater. Oh dear. And we know, well, the only person that we have lost so far was because of a fox. So really, we don't want those foxes. We do not. I mean, they're coming right around. They're trying to find a way in. They know. They sense that their fox brother was slain by us, and that the great war of foxes is about to begin. I really hope that's not the case. I don't want it to be, but it might be. Alright, we're getting some more steel here. Ajax, thank you. Darla, what are you doing right now? Making Yayo. Great. Alright, Cool. I mean, well, that's good. We're just going to chill inside. We're going to keep on doing work. Apparently, Bayer has nothing to do right now. Scar has nothing to do. Yeah. Because everything that needs to be done is done right now. Elliot, you're gonna heal up from that just fine. You'll be alright. You'll be A-okay. And they're probably going to get that deconstructed as well. It is sometimes, I know it's probably going to jinx myself here, but it is nice sometimes when you are restricted to being inside. It means that you get work done. Is that Bayer actually visiting Mr. Seabass's grave? Yeah, it is. And Mr. Seabass was killed by a red fox. So, oh wow, we actually killed one of them with a trap. And it didn't kind of set them off, which is good. The reason they're not attacking our turrets right now is because they're inactive. If I did activate them, they would swamp them within a matter of seconds and explode them. And we'd probably kill a few in the process, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. While we're in here, and while we kind of have, I guess, time on our side, I might just go and designate a little bit of mining to be done. Just for a few extra little projects that I kind of foresee us wanting to work on. Like just getting that dug around the side. It's another little path for them to move about in. And I'm probably going to want to try and do something off here. I don't know what yet, but something. How are we doing in there? We're doing okay. We're doing alright. I never did get to finish the roof here, so unfortunately they are fully roofed. So it's not so good for them. They're not getting any sun. So they're just going to stay. I don't know how long they're all going to stay here for. Yeah. We've killed 2 so far. Okay, so the traps are kind of half working when they do go across them, which they seem to occasionally. So we might get a few more kills in here as they're kind of just wandering across them. And that is armed. Okay. Strange that it's not triggering them more often. Okay. Alright, how is everyone else doing in here? We're doing okay. We're doing alright. You gonna go rest in there, Elliot? Oh, because you are injured, so kind of makes sense that you're gonna do that. It's a little messy in here at the moment, but the dogs are coming in here to try and deal with that as best they can. I'm probably gonna take the bricks off here. You know what? We're gonna get rid of the stockpile just because it's a little messy with that there, and we might actually be able to chuck some benches in here as well. I know it's super crowded in here. It's a really crowded work environment, but could be worse. Could be worse. What are you doing, Ajax? Ah, having a nice bath. Goodo. Alright, you enjoy that. 107. We're starting to get a little low on the food again. A little low on the food. I might have to start trying to get a little bit more rice on the go again. Although in saying that, we do have a bit of a haul coming in now. Although it's not a massive haul at that. Yeah. This here where it's taken forever to grow in here as well. Primarily because of the temperature more than anything. It is unroofed, so it gets light during the day, but yeah. Minor break risk, red. Yeah, you've been in bed for a long time now. Everyone's going to start getting a little bit of cabin fever eventually, but not something that we have to really worry about too much just yet. We will eventually, though. Let's go ahead and put a door. Do we need a door in there? I guess it's an extra line of safety. It's not a massive line of safety, but it's something. If I do that, though, then it might... Yeah, actually, let's not do that. Just because it is going to cut us off from that airflow then. We won't be able to have that coming through here. We want to keep these nice and equalized. Thanks to this fantastic little cooler. It's keeping the rest of our base warm. At least the right-hand side. Temperature in there is actually pretty good. All things considered. Nice. Well, it's a semi-relaxing episode of Rimworld. We do have these horrific creatures stalking us outside. I can only assume the devious things they have planned for us, should they be able to get their hands on us. But ideally, they won't. Oh, okay. It's a thunderstorm. I thought it was something exploding, but we're okay. We're safe for the time being. Oh, you look so happy, Wildfire. I think the arm is making a big difference. I think it is really helping. Good stuff. I know a little while ago we did talk about, or at least I did talk about a mod that will allow us to potentially have children. Something that I might look into eventually. It's something that I think could be quite cool for Rimworld. Although, obviously, it is a bit of a investment because it takes a long time for a kid to grow up, right? Okay, so having a look at these here. Silent jaw, bionic ear, bionic eye, bionic spine, bionic foot, bionic hand, bionic leg. You know what? Let's look at making a bionic hand. And this is going to be for Wildfire as well. She's going to be the first bionically capable person. What do we need to be able to make this? Okay, so we actually need a simple prosthetic hand to start with. 20 plasteel and 3 components. So to be able to make a simple prosthetic hand, we are going to need that prosthetics bench back, I believe. Or, let's have a look. Production. Simple prosthetics bench. So it is actually quite a large bench at that. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's more than I was wanting to have in here. I'm half tempted to try and move this. And you know what? We are going to do that. We're going to go ahead and move it into here. Either that or move into Elliot's room. Which we can do. I mean, that's entirely possible. There isn't a huge amount of room for it, really, when I look at this space. You know what? We don't have a lot going on in this room, but we don't really have space for it to go in. Yeah, so, we could get it to go in here with the graves. It's not the nicest place for it to go. It's just because it's quite large, and we could fit quite a few more tables in here. Well, at the very least 2, and that's a start. I mean, it's okay in here. Works well enough. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to go ahead and build another one of these. Go ahead and put that down there. So we are going to need that deconstructed. Elliot, you're resting up. That's fine. Spectra, you are making some pants. That's fantastic. Let's get this deconstructed if we can. Okay, and let's go ahead. Prioritize deconstructing the comms panel. Alright, nice. Getting some goodness out of that. How much steel do we get out of them when we kill them? Quite a bit of steel. Excellent. Okay, so getting attacked by mechanoids isn't the end of the world. It's kind of a good thing. So I'll take them. I'll take it when we can get them. But right now, well, actually, no. If we got attacked by mechanoids right now, we'd actually kind of be okay. So yeah, actually, if we get attacked by anyone right now, it'll be okay because we'll have a lot of fox meat and a lot of human meat. It'll be the 2 birds in 1 stone yet again, which I'm always in favor of. That's down now. Fantastic. We have 1 square that hasn't been done there. That's fine. We'll be covering that up. Let's go ahead. We're going to get that simple prosthetics bench. Put that up there. Let's go ahead and reinstall this just into that position there. Wildfire, I like what you're doing, but I'm going to ask you very nicely to go ahead and prioritize delivering, working on cushion chair. There you go. Okay, so we have that in place now. What are we missing? We have electric smithy over here, which we can make weapons with. We're not going to really concern ourselves with that too much. Again, this is probably something that we don't 100% need to have right now, but yeah, I mean, I just don't see us using melee weapons that often. I've never really used them that much. I tend to just prefer guns for the most part. I mean, there is something to be said about charging someone, though, with you know, a group of melee fighters, because then that kind of forces them into melee. So it can be good. Yeah, and we could probably build better weapons for ourselves than we've been finding. We'll leave it there for the time being. But yeah. Let's see, Elliot, are you going to be able to do that? We should have enough resources for that. We do. He's going to be able to build both of those just fine. Excellent, look at that. Brilliant. Now, yep, it's got power as well. Fantastic. And we haven't lost any power. Power's still going fine. That's not going. Blocked by slate wall. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, we're going to have to move that then, aren't we? Okay, how long? If I move it to here, we should be fine. Yeah, that's going to be okay. That's annoying. That's annoying. That's a project we're going to have to get done. Yeah, it's completely blocked it. I didn't see that. And it's been blocked for a while, so I guess our wind power isn't super reliable. Okay, we've got another one down. So we are kind of slowly taking them out as they kind of wander across our traps. I'm going to try and keep the episode going for a little bit longer today. I want to try and see what's going to happen here first. You guys are taking a long time to heal up here, I'll be honest. From their fight, that's kind of worn them down quite a bit. And no one else really has anything to do right now. I guess we could be making some marble blocks, you know. It's like, why not? It's there. We've got time in here. Let's go ahead and bump this up. Knock it up to like 260. No, let's knock it up to 300. Let's go wild. We'll knock that up to 300 as well. Because we have marble. It's just like a whole heap of marble. Marble for days, essentially. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, let's get time advancing while everyone else is sleeping. Elliot feeding Red. I mean, I guess they got over the insult, right? You know, they're being kind to each other, and that's nice. Getting a little bit more of that mining done there. Nice. Okay, how are things in here? That's our Bionics. I want that to be completed so that we can get that handmade. Gonna need a little bit more steel to be able to do that, though. Have we got rid of everything there? We have. Okay, so it's just our meals now. We're actually getting a little bit low on food. That is something that we... yeah, that's... well, okay, that's good. Bayer's failing a lot at the harvest here. That's not so great. Everyone else is getting involved. Okay, we managed to get some food. Okay, that's a lot of failing going on there. Don't like that. Don't like that a lot. We're going to be going through that food, I tell you. Alright, Typha, thank you for getting that food made. Yeah, we did not get a lot of rice out of that. Okay, Elliot's fully healed. That's good. Apparently he's saying he's got nothing to do right now, and that's probably true. Not a hell of a lot he can do for us. Although, in saying that, let's just go ahead and just ask for some floor to get put down while we're waiting over there. Just go straight along. Okay. You're going to go all the way down there. Oh no, you're just wandering. That's why. Let's go ahead and convert some of these over to food because we're going to need it if we're going to be in here for a little while. Let's go hydroponics basin. How far along are these grown? Okay. I'm not so... even though the hill route is quite far along, I'm probably more in favor of us changing those over to rice. Because we have enough at the moment. Yeah. Enough hill route, that is. Let's go get these done. Rice plant, thank you. Okay, this is done. Let's jump in, and we want to make a simple hand prosthetic. Alright, hydraulic jaw. Interesting. Okay, so we need some plasteel over here, some steel, and some components. Not too much, though, but someone will do some work on that. Alright, Mr. Bayer, what are you doing at the moment? You're continuing your research. That's nice. So that we might actually have some carpet in here, which will be fun. We don't have a lot of cloth, though. That's the only issue, is that we have all of this leather. We have leather for days of all kinds, all varieties, but we just don't have a lot of cloth, which is it's unfortunate. How is everyone else doing at the moment? We're a lot of people unable to do things right now. Looks like you guys are kind of carrying each other. Alright, well, you do you. Let's have a look at our zone again. We want to go and expand our cleaning area. We want to make sure that we're including the space along here, because we will start doing things with it. And just check that we're all okay. Yep, looking good in all the other spaces. Everyone's getting involved in the growing. Trying to get some rice on there so that we don't starve to death. And that does grow really fast. And we've even got some smoke leaves out of this as well. So, and they actually, it was a successful harvest. So, good stuff. Even though they were quite damaged. Oh, I changed that also over to rice. Well, we got smoke leaves anyway, so I guess it was a win-win in the end. Yeah, not the end of the world. We did get something out of that. And no doubt someone will actually make those smoke leaf joints for us. Are they still outside? They are still outside. So if we get to 40 minutes today and they're still there, I will have to cut the episode. But we are going to go for a slightly longer one today to see if we can get away with that. These actually have been degrading over time. Which is nice, so they are slowly disappearing. As are the bodies out here as well. They're slowly starting to disappear. Even some of the skeletons out here, they have been disappearing. Although in saying that, dead for 1 year and 2 quadrants, dead for 2 years. So they can be around for a while before they fully disappear. That one's moving quite far off. I was kind of hoping that they might start, yeah, just getting a little further away. Yeah, I don't want to deal with them. Don't want to deal with them. Because I think even if we armed ourselves up well with melee weapons and kind of got ready to face them that way, I still don't think it would work out. You want to go roll some joints for us? Good on you. Good on you, bud. He's going to make us some money. Alright, how's everyone else doing? Alright, we're getting some things done there. Not a lot of mining's going on at the moment. Something. I'm assuming we still have some tailoring orders. Yep, we do. More pants need to be made. Let's just start converting these things. Because essentially I'm wanting to just consolidate. You know, we've got a lot of resources here, so we should be able to make some pants pretty easily and not have them degrade. Because as long as we can keep them inside, they should be okay. Although in saying that, a lot of these are pretty awful for the most part. Oh, nice. Trained them in release. Fantastic. Let's just have a look at some of the others. Okay, right. Only just one more little bit of training to be done there. And we'll make sure that we actually do tick them off that. And it looks like we can master them up a little bit here. So let's go ahead and just start sharing everyone around a little bit. Spectra, we're going to go for Wildfire. We'll go for Kevin. Typho's got a bond there. That's good. We'll give you the red. Ajax, Darla, Bayer, and Ven. I guess Ven was always with. Oh right. Spectra or Typho. Let's go for Spectra then. There we go. There we go. You've got a bond there, don't you? And Typho's a bond there. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. It's nice to see things happening in here, though. Did that ever get done? No, it hasn't been done yet. It's going to be crafting, so we need someone that's high in craft to be able to do this. So I'd like Wildfire to do it, if she can. It's her own hand, though. Okay, so we're missing components of this. Could be steel, could be plasteel. Or it could actually just be components now, actually. No, we've got components. How are we doing on plasteel? We've got more than enough plasteel, so it is just steel. 89 steel. No, we have enough of everything to be able to make this. Yep, we have everything we need. So what are we missing then? What are we missing? Nothing. We have everything we need to build that. So why can't you do that? Cannot assemble simple prosthetics bench. Needs materials. Oh, is this... Wait, that's done. It's already complete. What is going on? Ajax, can I get you to... Skill too low. Okay. Need materials. Okay. Crafting skill 5. So let's just have a look and see everyone that has crafting skill 5. Oh dear. Okay, crafting. Let's see. 8. Darla? Yeah, Darla's definitely good enough. And Aziz is great as well. Need materials. But you have them. Is there a restriction on where we're getting the materials from? Ingredient radius is over 1,000, so that should be fine. Components, plasteel, and steel. Plasteel and steel. Yeah, we still have more than enough. That is, it's quite peculiar. I don't know why that, why that's happening. It's like they don't think the simple prosthetic workbench is assembled. The hell? Craft a light receptor. Craft golden eye. That is, it's pretty badass. If we did have a missing eye and we didn't want to make a bionic eye, that would be very, very cool. Oh, wow. More of them have died out here. I just don't want them to rot. But they're gonna. What are our numbers like now? 20. Yeah, there might be more than that. 21. Okay. It's doable-ish. Not really. No, it's still not really doable. Still not really doable. Why have you been downed? Blood loss and a stab. A stab from who? Probably from one of the traps, and it's just been slowly losing blood over time. This is weird. It's weird, but we're surviving for now inside. How are we doing on our meals? 78. Not too bad. A lot of just wandering going on right now. Wondering where we could be working on prosthetics. Need materials, need materials. Am I missing something here? 35 steel, 15 plasteel, 2 components. I don't know. Okay, so let's see if we can haul some things then. Maybe that's it. Like, I'm just trying to think. Maybe because they're trying to reference them from down here. I mean, like, we've got 500 plasteel. That's more than enough plasteel. Is there something else on here that I should be ticking for if it's usable for crafting? Nope, nothing new there that's popped up. Yeah, Spectra, you can haul, right? Let's have a look. Yes, you can. You can definitely haul. So we want components to be moved from here. That would be nice. We can't move them now, so that makes me think that they're still selected on here somewhere. It's going to be under manufactured. But where? It's not medicine, not drugs. Items. It's not chunks. Where would we be keeping components? I know they're around here somewhere. It's one of the frustrating things sometimes is just going through, knowing where something is kind of, but not enough. Components, there we go. Let's turn components off. We're not allowing them to be there anymore. And I know that they just went to sleep, Spectra. Fine, Wildfire, can you help us move stuff? No, you can't. Okay, is that not included in our zone? Maybe oh, I'm an idiot. No, Siege is also including that area. What is going on? Siege definitely includes that zone in it, and the path to get to it as well. Oh, okay. The steel's down there, and it's outside of the zone. That's a dumb mistake on my behalf. That is a very silly mistake on my behalf. Wildfire, there we go. We're at 40 minutes. I want to see if she can do work on this hand, because it's kind of impressive if she is able to make her own bionic hand. They don't seem to have any issue with walking over the benches. It's just it's an issue for me, where it doesn't, like, if it looks like it doesn't quite make sense, that's where I'm like, I don't know about that. So let's let Wildfire do work on that hand, and if she's still feeling okay by the end of it, we'll get her to work on the other one. Let's see, do you need any food? Yeah, you're just going to eat in there. That's fine. You do that. Crafting Bionic. Oh, she's just going straight into it. So let's see how she does. Okay, she's going to go and grab the extra plasteel and everything for that. The extra components. Because she's so happy. I think she knows. I think she knows what's going to happen. She's pretty happy with herself right now. Oh, look, they can share. Yeah, they can share the seat. Okay. All right, well, that kind of does work then. You know, they're not sitting on top of each other, so that actually kind of works out. Although I'm kind of trying to imagine how they are on that seat there. Yeah. So with that being said, let's go to Wildfire. We want to go add bill, and we want to let's just let that get put in the stockpile. Okay, so we want to install Bionic hand, left hand. Okay, so Wildfire, you go ahead and rest in here. And as soon as you're in there, Elliot, I believe, is the one that will come and attempt to do that. Let's see. All right, who's going to be the one to do this? Is it going to be Elliot? He did the last operation. Yeah, we'll get him to do it. Why not? Go grab your stuff, grab what you need. That's the only medicine that we have. We're on 59 food right now, so we are getting lower. How is that growing? 51%. Okay, we're going to have some rice soon. We're going to have some rice. It's growing as fast as it possibly can. Oh, come on, Elliot. Where'd you go, buddy? He went to go get stuff. And carpet making is complete. Oh my gosh. Fan-freaking-tastic. Not that we can do anything with that right now. Let's make sure that it's actually paused. Ah, now it's paused. Okay, good. Hospital bed would be nice if we could get there. Is it super necessary for us to get right now? Not 100%, but maybe. Reactive flooring. Interesting. Auto doors, well, I mean, I guess it's components that we probably don't need to be using. Circuit breakers, moisture pumps, fire foam, tube television, long-range mineral scanner. That could be worth us doing, just because of what we're dealing with at the moment. But we also do... gold or jade in the nearby areas. Okay. The lumps are found on average once per 30 days within a radius of 30 tiles. Building more than one scanner in the same or nearby areas has little to no effect. Okay, yeah, we'll do that for now. It's not a massive research project for us to jump on board with. Spectre, can you clean that? Hopefully before Elliot gets there to do this operation. Looks like he's going to get there just in time. Fantastic. Elliot, you were installing the Bionic hand, so fingers crossed, fingers and Bionic hands crossed that we're going to be able to do this. Increase the quality of their environments. We'll see. Come on, Elliot, you've got this, buddy. Wildfire is going to be quite bionically enhanced by the end of this. Let's see. Getting close now. I mean, that's something else that we can produce as well. If we start producing bionic parts, they're going to sell for a lot. And successful. It looks like it was a success. Let's have a look. Bionic hand as well. Fantastic. Great. So if we have a look at her overall health, we won't be able to tell just yet because she's still asleep, but right now she is looking pretty good. The only wound that she's dealing with is this old gunshot wound to her neck, but yeah, she's looking freaking good. So just jumping through everyone else, we'll just see if there is any other ailments that we can kind of heal. So Spectre, I'd love to be able to make him bionic hands for both his left hand and his right hand. Something that we will look at doing eventually for sure. So I guess if we come over to here, we will look at making 2 more simple prosthetic hands. It is going to be using up some of that plasteel, but I feel like it's going to be worth it in the long run. Okay, so that is Spectre. Wildfire we know is okay. What about Kevin? Kevin's fine. Red is fine. Okay, scratch scars on the torso. Not much we can do about that. Okay, maybe a bionic hand for our friend Ajax and the 8th rib. So we might be able to do a rib as well, potentially. Let's have a look. We want to do another hand, so we'll go ahead and do that. Darla, how are you? It's just your right arm, stab scar. Left arm cut off for Bayer. Okay, so we do need a bionic arm. Okay, so let's see. That's a hand. Can we make a simple prosthetic arm? I think that's a start for that then. Okay, as is. What do we got? Torso and scar. Okay, alright. So that's going to use a lot of our resources to be able to do this, but it's going to get our people working even better than before. And hopefully they won't lose those body parts in the future. That's the hopes at the very least. If I jump down to here, I want to create 3 more bionic hands, and I also want to create a bionic arm. I don't know what the difference between a bionic arm and a power arm is. I'm just going to have a look and see. Attaching a power claw to a bionic arm is not as easy as it sounds, but it's damn awesome. What does that give us then? A power claw. What does a power arm do? We need to build a power claw as well, apparently, to be able to put that on there. What is a power claw? Well, we can't make one there, so we must be able to make that somewhere else. I don't know what it is, but I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. And Bayer is making some more things for us. I'm not sure what, but I like the hat, Bayer. It's a very nice touch. Aziz is going and making us some hands. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And our food is starting to grow. And that's all that we're going to be producing right now, just because we are locked inside because of these bloody foxes, which are now sleeping. With them asleep, we might be able to turn on the turrets and pick them off one by one, but there is still a high chance that they could wake up, so I feel like we're just going to try and wait them out still. It's the safest thing for us to do, and there probably are some more projects that I can work on inside, and those are things that I will pretty much, I'll queue up to happen in between the next episodes, but that is the final episode for the week. Thank you all for joining me. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. Those foxes are frustrating, but we'll get through them. Until next time, stay tuned.